Now, Shashi Tharoor has taken a jibe at the Gandhis. In his latest statement in Mathrubhumi, Tharoor said, and I quote, "Many Congress workers have been dismayed by Rahul Gandhi's refusal to contest and his statement that no member from the Gandhi family should replace him. It is really for the Gandhi family to decide whether they collectively stand on this issue. But in a democracy, no party should put itself in the position in believing that only one family can lead it." Now, I'm crossing back over to our senior editor, Pallavi Ghosh, who will be giving us more context on this. Pallavi, can you explain the significance of Tharoor's statement?
It's very, very significant. While it underlines the fact that people do want Rahul Gandhi to become the Congress president, but he also makes, I think, the larger point, and this is exactly what we were talking about, Aisha, a short while back, is that, it should not be thought that only a person belonging to a family, and here the family, of course, the reference being to the Gandhi family, is alone the person who can actually become the Congress president. So what essentially Shashi Tharoor is suggesting, and many like him have been suggesting occasionally, that the door should be thrown open. Non-Gandhi should also be contesting, and one should look at the possibility of someone other than from a Gandhi family actually becoming the Congress president. But beyond this, Aisha, the larger question is that is there a possibility that Shashi Tharoor himself would be contesting, when sources close to him say that he hasn't made up his mind? There's no such decision which has been taken yet.
All right, Pallavi, now just to speculate a little, I did want to ask you more about what your sources are telling you about people who could be contesting. Now, we just heard about some names, Kharge, Gehlot, Tharoor. Do we know about whether there's any particular, let's say, support for any one of these particular names?
Well, I mean, none of them may have a complete support, but I think if the messaging goes down within the party that so-and-so candidate X needs to be supported, there can be a possibility that that person may get the maximum number of votes. As I said, Aisha, I think the attempt over here by the Congress is going to be to ensure that just about anybody can file their nomination, and whoever files their nomination should not be seen as a pariah or someone taking on the Gandhi family. I think the names which are already doing the rounds, like Ashok Gehlot and so on and so forth. But I think the Congress party is going to try and make an effort at least to make it a semblance of a real, truly democratic election.
All right, Pallavi, thank you so much for joining us and for giving us all of that insight into the situation when it comes to the Grand Old Party. Now we are moving on. We have some more